Hey, welcome. Keona Owens here from TouchGift Foundation. We want to welcome you to the Google Applied Digital Skills. We want to definitely use this opportunity the next 50 minutes to actually share out with you how to integrate Google Applied Digital Skills platform into your learning environment. This is a platform that you can actually enhance your learning experience. Last session on May 20th, we actually utilized that time to introduce to you the platform. And today we're going to use this opportunity to teach you, show you how to utilize the platform. So get ready, buckle your seatbelts, and allow us the opportunity to share with you the tools, strategies, and techniques on how to maximize, enhance your experience as an educator. So I am again Keona Owens. I'm the founder and the executive director for TouchKit Foundation. This is one of the tools that we utilize in our digital learning lab. We are truly ambassadors for the platform, and we are here to share with you on how you again can maximize, enhance the learning experience for your adult learners of all or learners of all ages. So again, I have 49 minutes of your time to just share with you on how you can utilize this platform. So thank you again for lending me your time. Again, let's go ahead and dive deeper. So on May 20th, we actually utilized this platform. We actually used that time. It was our director and our coordinator, Kevin, as well as Timothy. We were here. We were showcasing, showing you guys the platform, the importance of what the platform is used for, and we actually dove into all of the tools that's here for this platform. So again, let me go ahead and open up the platform. I'm going to actually show you both user in, back end, as well as the front end as a student, instructor, or if you're a student that want to do self-paced, or a student that's actually in a classroom. This is time that we can actually showcase that. So thank you again. I'm going to go ahead and use the slide deck from the previous, and we're going to start where we left off on May 20th, which is utilizing the platform. And I actually love this platform. We, again, use this platform for our adult learners. It's user friendly. It's, if you're not tech savvy, then this platform will actually show you step-by-step guides, videos, instructions on how to do tasks from A to Z. And I really love how the platform is used. All right, so I'm actually going to start. One of the things that I love teaching is we offer 17 classes at 5 different locations. And one of the classes that I love to facilitate is our Google spreadsheets. Like, as you guys know, there are different types of Google Sheets. I apologize. There are different types of tools that you can use. That Google Sheets is comparable to Microsoft Excel, as well as Apple. I just drew a blank with what the platform is called for Apple. Hold on, y'all. My brain just went on a pause. But you guys know Apple has a product as well. And I just drew a blank. Numbers, that's what it's called. I'm like, what is the platform called? So Numbers is incomparable to Numbers through Apple as well as Microsoft Excel. So right now I'm going to actually show you guys how to assign classes, how to have your students, how it looks on the instructor side as well as how it looks on the student side. So we're going to go ahead and again dive deeper on how to use the platform. Let's go. All right, so here we are. I need to actually share my complete screen instead of sharing. There we go. I need to share my complete screen instead of sharing just the window. So there we go. Awesome. So as you guys can see, this is when you go to the actual platform URL, which is also known as the web address, is applied digital skills dot with google.com. You can also Google apply digital skills. It will take you directly to the landing page. Will look similar to this. Um, as you guys can see, this is your at the top. You have your navigational tools. Your navigational tools is to start teaching, start learning, browse curriculum, and teaching resources. Again, if you're an instructor, a facilitator, you can actually use this to um, for your class K through 12, or if you're an adult learner, or you're facilitating workshops or classes with adult learners, you can also use this platform for them as well. So as you guys can see, this is the landing. When you go directly to the home page, it will take you to the navigational tools at the top, and at the bottom you'll see where you're able to select the best user of what it describes you as a teacher, a learner, a student, parent, and guardian. They have different um, ways to identify who you are. However, the good thing about this platform is if you have a Google account, you can link that Google account is to you can link your Google account to your Applied Digital Skills, and it will actually take you through the navigation tools, or you can receive a code from your instructor. You can receive a code from your instructor. That class code will be sent with the link to take you directly to what you're supposed to be working on as a student or a learner. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. I'm logging in with my uh, account, which is TouchKit Foundation. I'm actually going to browse the curriculum so you guys can see it on the browse curriculum side. And also as a instructor, you'll be able to browse the curriculum and also access the teaching resources. As you can see at the top, you have your navigational tools at the top, and you also have your navigational tools to the left of your page. And then as you can see, you have a collection of resources or curriculum that you can actually scroll through, or use the filter to the left to actually select what you want to facilitate. All right. So also what I love about this platform is, as a teacher, I can toggle between me as a teacher as well as a student, and be able to change my role of my account, which will allow me to change my role as a teacher. And also, um, so I can change my role as a teacher. So because our audience are adult learners, I'm going to go ahead and select adult learners. As I mentioned before, one of the best courses that I really love to facilitate is we offer Google Sheets, and we teach our seniors how to create a grocery list. As you guys know, as a senior, we send our grandbabies to the grocery store, and sometimes they don't come back with our change. So we actually teach them how to create a grocery list with using Google Sheets, and also how to create schedules and a plethora of other things. And we use this Google Workspace, Google Workplace Sheets Part 1, and I can also show it to you right here. So if you type in Sheets, every enter every every tool or every curriculum that is for Google Sheets will populated. You guys can see it's a total of 14 out of the 215 um, lesson plans that are available that populated. And one of the things that we do is work on the Google Sheets, which is great. So you can either, two things you can do as a facilitator. You can start the course and do it with them together, or if you have an audience that they're self-paced, and this is crucial. If they're self-paced and they're able to navigate independently, you can really assign this to a class. And I'm gonna quickly show you on how to assign curriculum and how to assign these to your class. So I'm gonna backtrack. I just wanted to show you guys this one. This is one of my favorite curriculums that they have embedded in the software, and it's really simple and user friendly. But I'm going to go ahead and go to my dashboard. And here, if you want to create a class, you want to go ahead and click on that plus sign. You Once you click on the plus sign, if you already have Google Classroom set up, you can go select what class you want to set it up as, or you can create based on your audience, on who you want to assign it to. So, or at the bottom, as you guys can see, it says nothing to import. I'm going to go ahead and create a class without using Google Classroom. And this class is going to be called June 2024 TGF. And again, select the audience of which you are serving to. This will help filter some of the curriculums based on the age group. And then go ahead and create it. So once you create it, it will then take you to the page for your class. Here you will be able to add lessons, which I love. And you will also be able to share out that class code. Remember, I mentioned before in our last workshop on May 20th, is that oftentimes you can add people two ways. You can either add their email, or you can share the code with them, the link, but it's important that you send them this instruction, step-by-step guide on how to add. And you can also add co-facilitators. If you have an instructor that's helping you facilitate the workshops, it's important that you add them to this, so that way they can keep track of the activity of your students. All right. So let's go ahead and add a class. So in order to add a class, you want to go ahead and click on add class. Again, it's going to take you back to that home page where you are able to navigate on the left side. You can either, depending upon what your focus is, it's important that you can develop what lessons you want to focus on, and just select them. So as I mentioned before, we're focusing on what? Google Sheets. So I want to teach my students two things: how to navigate using Google Sheets, and two, how to all right, so here, how to navigate using Google Sheets. And also, one thing that we also do is Google Sheets for beginners. So this is important. So you can either click on your favorite. If you're going to use this curriculum often, you can go ahead and add it to your favorite. It will automatically add to your favorite. That way, you can just go to your favorites at the you see here, and it will be indicated under here. Okay, or um, as you guys can see, it's three different options. You have your add to classroom favorites and add to Google class. So add to class, which is the one we just created, June 2024. Add to favorites. And then if you have created a Google Classroom, you can definitely do it that way. So I'm going to go ahead and add this to my June 2024 lesson, the one that we just created. And I'm going to go ahead and add multiple ones. So I want them to do like a sequel after they finish beginner. I also want them to do the part one as well. And then I'm going to just select random lessons just so we can build up our lessons for the actual Let me see what else. I think those, let's do one more. Let's do one more. So after that, I'm going to add Google Sheets 2. And then I will just go ahead and add Google Sheets 3 as well. Okay. And you know what? We all need a little time management. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. I think I added it. So let me go back to my dashboard. When you click on dashboard, it's going to take you to your lesson. So here I'm able to move these wherever I want. As you guys can see, anytime you see 3 dots, that means more. You can archive. You can move them based upon where you are in the class or where you are in the lessons. Um, and let's just go ahead and click on the lessons. So when you click on that little chart, that shows you what lessons are in assigned. So I usually prioritize them based upon, I usually put them in order based upon priority and based upon how I want the lessons to flow. So plan an event, we're going to actually put that down. We're going to actually move that all the way to the bottom. As you guys can see, when I click on the 3 dots, it gives me 4 options, which is move up, move down, mark as finished, and remove lesson. So I want to actually make it the last available session. So as you guys can see, I have added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lessons to the June 2024 session. The first one is Google Sheets for beginners. Second, third, and fourth is Google Workplace Sheets. And then the last one is planning events. All right. So what I really love about this platform is you guys can see for each lesson, it shows you you can actually view the lesson. You can view the materials. You can see the activities of where your students are. You can see what projects were submitted, and you also can see the quiz results as a whole collective. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the lesson. So this will show me, based upon Google Sheets for Beginner, it is expected that my student will complete the lesson, depending upon, of course, everyone at their own pace, but it should take them between 45 minutes to 90 minutes to complete it. And in this lesson, they will learn organizing data, project management, spreadsheet design, and spreadsheet organization, which is crucial. At the bottom, you will also see these are all of the videos that are attached to this lesson. So I have an introduction to Google Sheets for beginners, create a new spreadsheet, create a header row, type in supplies and budget, add up the numbers in the column, Google Sheets for beginner, wrap up, and then reflection. Now, these are all the things that my students would need, but what, as an instructor, what do I need? All right, so as you guys can see, these are all of the things that I would need as an instructor. It actually has the lesson plan design guides. It also, you can download that. Of course, everyone knows that arrow with the line, that means download. You can also download the videos, and they also provide you with a certificate of completion. You can customize them based upon your students. And again, as I mentioned before, you can either assign this to your students or do it collectively with them. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and click on curriculum. And it's going to take me back to the collection. I just want to show you guys how you can navigate here. My dashboard will always take me back to what I have assigned in the class, the curriculum that I have created and the classes that I have created. Well, the curriculum that I have assigned to the classes that I have created. So again, I'm going to go back to the one that I've created, which is here. And if I decide, okay, I need to add more or I want to remove, I can either click on add lessons. As you guys can see, it took me to the collection of where all the lessons are. And again, remember, you have 2 ways to navigate. You have it at the top, which is your browse curriculum or teaching resources, as well as to the left where you have your audience. You can select it, filter it by your audience. You can filter it by the digital tools that you want to select, and topics, type, and again, anything that you add to your favorites will automatically be here. As you guys can see, I just added one to my favorites and it's here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go back to my dashboard and I want to go back to the lesson that I created. Now, if I want to add people to my session, remember the way you add it is you can send them this email, or if you're in a classroom with them, you can actually show them how to navigate through this. So they will again click on the link, sign in to their email, attach their email to the actual platform. If they, because they have a Google account, again, it will automatically be attached. Select that they are a student and then just enter the class code. It's just that simple. I have not had, even my seniors, because of the flexibility and the ease of this platform, we have yet to have seniors to have any run into any complications, because we definitely show them and walk them step by step on how to attach or how to access the curriculum. All right. And the lessons, guys. Why don't we go ahead and just start this lesson so you can see the ease and the brilliance of how the platform is. All right, so I just started the lesson. As you guys can see, it shows me the transcript of it. If you see the bottom, these are all the slides for this particular one. As you guys can see, it also has, we saw it on the other side, but this is how the student will see it. Okay. Once they press play, it will actually show them the video. They will also have access to the,
make spreadsheets.
they will
A
also,
spreadsheet is a type.
so I'm not gonna play the entire thing. I just want to, for training purposes, you just press play. You can actually expand the video so it can show the and expand to the entire screen. You can mute it, you can change your volume, and again, anytime when you see three dots, that means more, your menu. You can add the captions, which I love reading captions. It's just amazing. But yeah. And then I'm gonna go back to hit this button over here, and it's gonna take me back. And I'm also gonna click on the lesson guide. I love the lesson guide. The lesson guide will, it's saying that it's, there we go. So this is a lesson guide. As you guys can see, it's really, for this particular lesson, it's really simple. It gives you the first video, what videos you will access, and then some terminology as well as um, next steps. So that's the lesson guide for this one. All right. All right. Can't say that you have questions because, again, you can toggle back. It will actually take you to the certificate. As you guys can see, it's customized here. You can also assign it to the class, um, assign the lesson, the date, the name of the person, and just give them, you can print it or you can email it to them. Okay. So this is a blank one. This is printed for the class. And once I hit print, it will take me to the actual PDF version of the certificate. I think my internet is going a little slow. Oh, I broke it. It's broken. All right. So that's that. Let's go ahead and browse some more curriculum. So say for instance, they killed it. Excel, I mean Google Sheets, they killed it. They completed all of the 5 lessons, and you want to move them on to either intermediate or advanced Google Sheets, Or you can break those 5 lessons into beginner, intermediate, or advanced. Or if I want to create another lesson plan for them that is strictly assigned for, okay, so my students want to develop a business. Um, these are all as you guys can see, it's 16 out of the 215 um, lessons that are available, and you can just collectively decide what is problematic for your audience. Another one that we really like using is effective communicate effectively at work, manage a project using digital tools. Oftentimes people are just like email or paper friendly, and we want to definitely like move them over to the digital world, the environment. So this is another great lesson. Oftentimes we have a lot of people that are creative that want to get into entrepreneurship environment, that culture. We definitely want to go ahead, and there's a lesson right here that's 6 to 9 hours. In that lesson, build your online business. It's 8 lessons built into that one curriculum. So you can definitely like assign that. People really don't know like how to draft emails. So learn how to create emails for specific workplace situations. This is another awesome tool to use and to integrate into your course. Again, whatever um, your audience or whatever you want to focus on, you can definitely like navigate through here, play around with it, and decide what is best practices or best usage for your class, your audience. All right. Deliver a presentation to an audience. This is another great on how to use Google Slides. As you guys know, there are multiple platforms for Google. You have the Google Slides, Google Sheets, Google Docs, and then there are a lot of 215 lessons to be exact that is built into this platform. So I think I'm going to pause here. I think that this right here, again, let's go ahead and um, 1 second, change my role. So here I can change my role from a teacher to a student. If I have the class code, actually, hold on 1 second, I need to go back so I can get the class code for the one I just built out. Or I can navigate. Well, actually, because I didn't put the class code in, I apologize. I should have copied and paste that. But because I did not put the class code in, I am, as a student, I can select curriculum based upon what I would desire to learn. Okay, so they have 2 different um, options. As a student, I can either be a independent learner, which is on demand. Usually, independent is based upon my interest, or if you're a student assigned to a classroom, you need that class code, you can definitely select the student role. But as a independent learner here, I want to move forward and browse the curriculum and select what I want to do. So for me, it's asking me what is my goal for learning technology skills. All right. So as me, I want to grow my career. And it once I select that, it's also asking me what do you want to be able to do. So as a person that's growing their career, I need to focus on all these elements, manage meetings and projects, communicate with the work, write in a document, communicate information in a slide presentation, organize information in a spreadsheet. And if you just don't know, you just don't know. Okay. So I'm gonna select all but the last one. And here I can start my first lesson, and it's giving me recommendations based upon what I selected. These are recommendations based upon what I selected. And I can start my first lesson. Once I start my first lesson, I can then choose again that go that navigational piece. I can choose, I'm an adult learner, and choose what I want to focus on. Or I can go to my dashboard as a student and what they suggested I can start there. Okay. This concludes, I think that we've covered a lot. This concludes our session for today. We love for you, if you have questions or you need further support, our team is definitely available to help you navigate through this platform. We are here to help make sure that you understand the platform, how you can utilize the platform efficiently, and most importantly, build out the curriculum design that will be conducive for your team and your audience. And most importantly, how do you get started? You get started by just going to the website. Again, Google Apply Digital Skills is a tool that has built in curriculum designed to help you as a facilitator enhance that learning experience in the digital environment, use practical skills that will help your students succeed in the workplace, professional, and school environment while promoting students' engagement in your classroom. Here at Touchkin Foundation, we believe in educating our community. So if you need help, our team is here to help you navigate through this platform. You can reach us at info@touchkitfoundation.org. You can also reach us at 312-218-41, wrong number, 312-858-5093. I'm so used to giving out my cell phone, but the number is 312-858-5093. And again, if you email us, it will be at info@touchkitfoundation.org. Thank you so much for lending us your time. We appreciate you, and welcome to Google Apply Digital Skills.